Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing amazing. Today's video will be who is currently thinking of you and why. Okay, so as per usual, the timestamps will be in the description bar below as well as the comments. So let's just get started here. Okay, so starting off with Aries. Before we dive into tarot, let's see if we can figure out this person's zodiac sign with the astro dice here. So we have Pisces. Okay, is it going to focus? We have a Libra. Okay. We have Taurus. And Gemini. Okay, so that could be their sign, of course, sun, moon, or rising here. So let's dive into tarot and see who is thinking of you and why. The Three of Pentacles wanted to pop out here. So for some of you, it could be an individual that you work with, or they could be familiar with what you do for work. We have the Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, okay? And we have the Five of Swords. Okay. Seems to me that the person thinking about you is possibly not speaking to you right now with the Four of Pentacles, or there's more of a held back energy from their end this week. And it's because there's a lot of mental conflict that they feel. Okay, this could also be read as, the person thinking of you could be someone that you've recently had some sort of a falling out with or a disagreement. So they're not speaking to you, but they're thinking about you. Okay, let's see. Definitely could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or an earth sign, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Why is this person thinking about Aries? Okay, the Queen of Cups, the Moon. They're hiding how they really feel. So it's someone that you've had a disagreement with. You guys are not speaking, but they're hiding how much this is actually bothering them. With the Queen of Cups, I do feel like this person is wanting to speak to you. They're wanting to have a heart-to-heart conversation. The Moon lets me know that there's more of a held back energy though, like they're having a hard time revealing their emotions to you. The Moon speaks about suppressed emotions, and this person cares for you much more than they show, is what I'm getting so far. Could be a Pisces, Page of Cups, yeah. This may be someone who's younger than you, okay? Or there's definitely a difference in maturity levels. But I see it as someone who definitely wants to reach out to you, but the way that they want to reach out to you is very lighthearted compared to what they feel. So this is someone that is not really being vocal about the depths of their emotions. You may have an idea that they care for you. You may have an idea that they do feel connected to you, but I don't think you know to what extent. And this person is thinking about you because they do want to speak to you, A. And B, it seems like they're thinking more so about how deeply they feel towards you. I'm getting that more than, wanting to reach out to you, because they're having a hard time putting their emotions into words. The Ace of Pentacles. This is definitely someone who wants a change, okay? They want something to work out, almost like they have a vision in their mind about how they want a connection to work out with you, and that's how they're hoping that things, come into fruition or play out in the 3D. With the Ace of Pentacles, they do want more stability between you both. So this could be them offering you, something stable, or telling you that they want to work on the stability in this connection, whether that means being more consistent or, feeling more ready to take things to the next level. Wow. This person wants to build with you. This definitely could be someone who's fairly new, but it's coming off to me as if this person is not speaking to you because you guys are not seeing eye to eye, or there may have been, a little bit of a falling out. Maybe you guys got off on the wrong foot here. But Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles is someone offering you something stable in hopes that you guys could, or the connection could blossom into something larger. This person has a higher level of commitment on their mind with the Ten of Pentacles. They could be, how, or the visions that they're having is, how would it be to live with you, to be married to you, to have children with you. Essentially, what they're focused on is building. And so we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, and we have the Wheel of Fortune right in the middle there. So what they, or the change that they want is for, their offer to actually result in the both of you committing to one another. That's what they feel ready for. And with the Page of Cups, it could also be read as like a crush energy, or someone who, again, has feelings for you. But what I'm persistently getting is you may be aware this person has feelings for you, but I don't think you know to what extent, or they have yet to be vocal about the fact that they actually want a commitment. The Fool card, yeah, this seems to be something that's more like fairly new. Two of Wands, even though it's new, it's like they're planning for the future. They are questioning the things that they've said to you. It's almost like if it wasn't a conflict that the both of you had, it's coming off as like overthinking something that was said. Five of Swords, we did see it in the beginning of the spread. It could also just be someone who's going back and forth in their mind, kind of like, did I say the right things? Did I speak too soon? Pretty much overanalyzing or overthinking a situation is what I'm getting here. And with the Fool card and the Ace of Pentacles, even though it seems fairly new, with the Two of Wands, this person is already planning for the future here. Ten of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. This person may feel like they need to let go of something in order to pursue a connection with you, but the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles could also be, a cycle that this person has completed prior to moving towards you. So they could have went through some sort of a very severe ending, but meeting you has felt like a breath of fresh air for this person. I really see this as a positive read because it's someone who has emotions for you and they want to grow and build with you. Although I will say, them, being open about their emotions or telling you what they want may take some time. Okay, I don't think that it's going to be an overnight process. I don't think that this is someone who's going to come in with an emotional outpour or a love bomb you. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you guys. Moving on to Taurus. Okay, Taurus. So let's start off by seeing if we can figure out their zodiac sign first. So who is thinking of Taurus? We have Sagittarius. Okay. We have Pisces. It could be another Taurus. And we have Aquarius. Okay. So obviously this could be their sun, moon, or a rising sign. Let's go ahead and see why they are thinking of you. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck and the Ace of Cups. Definitely could be a water sign. So we did see Pisces, could be a Scorpio or a Cancer. But as far as the Four of Cups and the Ace of Cups goes, I do feel like this is someone who's thinking of you because they are, it seems to me that they're thinking of you, but they don't have access to you. Because the Four of Cups is someone who's not happy in the present moment. So if they have access to you, they're not happy with how things are going. But the way that the download is coming through to me is this person is affected by their current circumstances. There are some sort of restrictions that they feel when it comes to connecting with you. But what they desire, or what their heart desires, is a new beginning with you. So it's like wanting to connect with you or reconnect in some cases, but right now there's something to do with their environment that they don't feel happy about. Four of Cups is also associated with, fantasizing or having a vision in your mind, but it's not really action oriented. So let's see. Why is this person thinking of Taurus? Eight of Cups. It may be someone who walked away from you, Taurus. The Empress, yeah. This person is viewing you as, I don't want to say a missed opportunity, but it seems to me that it's someone who's thinking of you, but they are also acknowledging that they are the one who either walked away or felt that they needed to emotionally detach from the situation. But they're thinking of you, or I should say, when they think of you, they're kind of also thinking of where this connection could have possibly gone or what it could have blossomed into. There's a focus on the potential, right? So not what you guys had, but what you guys could have had is how it's coming through to me. They still, view you as very, they view you in a very, I would like to say that they view you as the entire package here with the Empress. That's the best way for me to boil down this energy. But I'm kind of getting mixed downloads here. I'm getting someone who's like, okay, I feel like I needed to detach from this situation. But then they're also questioning whether they should have detached or not. Because they're still viewing you as like a prize, not to objectify you or anything of that sort. But they do feel like, there's a lot of potential here. They're viewing you as the entire package. They're kind of holding you on a very high pedestal, is what I see. The Three of Swords. This person is very hurt. There's something about them feeling very restricted in their current environment or by their current circumstances. Like they're desiring to make a return or reconnect with you, but they're feeling restricted. So this could even be just like feeding into negative thoughts or pessimistic thoughts here. With the Three of Swords, they are hurt by how things have transpired between the both of you. And since they've walked away from you, or, if you're in separation with this person, they have been looking back or they have still been focused on the past with you. And you're still very much on their mind, is what I'm getting here. Two of Swords. There's something that your person here has a question about. Like when they think of you, there's a lack of clarity. The Two of Swords comes out in a spread when you're not seeing something clearly, usually the future or a way of doing things so that you can, attain your desired outcome. So there's almost like this black and white thinking when it comes to you on this person's end. It's like, okay, well, it can only go this way or it can only go that way. There may even be a sense of denial that they made the right decision. It's like someone is telling themselves that they made the right decision so they can feel better. But then they're still reminded of you or they still feel connected to you. So, the Two of Swords is like an in between, when you're in between worlds. So you're not really fixated on one direction here. So there's a lot of confusion. Four of Swords. This person could feel very drained, very tired, so they could be taking time for themselves or catching up on sleep. Four of Swords has a lot to do with healing. And it's interesting because we have the Three of Swords in that spread as well. So this person is healing from what has occurred between the both of you. And they're thinking about you quite a bit, even though there's silence between the both of you here. Nine of Wands. Yeah, someone who is guarded towards you, but they're still feeling very connected. They're still thinking about you. There's something here that is restricting them, though. I'm getting that very persistently. So again, if it's not like a situation that they're in, it could be a mindset, kind of like, okay, well, I walked away. I don't know how to, come back from that, or I don't know if I could reverse the effects of what I said prior to detaching from that situation. Page of Wands. They really want to speak to you is what I see. Like there's this excitement, there's this passion, and maybe even an urgency that they feel to reach out to you. But they're in an energy of, okay, right now is not the right time, or I'm the one who walked away, or I feel like I made the right decision. Like there's a lot of confusion here. As much as they want to reach out to you, a part of them feels like, well, I detached for a reason, or this didn't work out in the past for a reason. So again, I don't feel like they're certain on which decision they want to make or which direction they want to go in, but I do see them as being reminded of you. I do see them as really questioning whether they made the right decision or not. King of Pentacles, yeah. Four of Pentacles. They're really not happy in their current situation or by their current circumstances. They feel like they can't truly act on what they desire when it comes to you or this connection here. They feel like they could have a lot of stability with you. They may view you as someone who's well off or someone who's able to, take care of yourself, very independent. But as far as the Four of Pentacles goes, it's like this person is holding on to what they have. They're holding on to your energy. And there is, you know, a thought of, I want to invest, or this could be very stable. But again, it's really hard for me to say that this person's just going to reach out, because they're going back and forth when they think of you. It's like, do I reach out? Did I make the right decision? Or do I just remain held back? And do I stand by what I said? Yeah. And the Four of Pentacles has a lot to do with, you know, structure and stability. So this person may feel like they kind of got off on the wrong foot with you, or things weren't as stable in the past. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. Moving on to Gemini. Okay, Gemini. So let's start off by seeing if we can figure out their zodiac sign, and then I will dive into tarot. Okay, who is thinking of Gemini? So we have Sagittarius. Could be another Gemini. We have Cancer. And we have Taurus. Okay. So why is this person thinking of the Gemini? Well, they're definitely thinking of you, the Lovers, okay, and the Five of Pentacles. This is someone who doesn't have access to you, at least not as of currently, or they're really missing you. So if you're connecting with them, maybe it's surface level, or it's not as consistent as they would like it to be. But it seems to me that when this person thinks of you, they also think about a decision that they did not make. Right? So even if it's a decision that they did not make, but, you know, it was a case of divine intervention, or a decision was made for them, they're very focused on a decision with the Lovers. They feel like being with you would require them to leave their comfort zone, and instead of making that decision, they kind of put it on the back burner. So it's someone who is very indecisive. It could be someone who was very confused in the past as well, but they are thinking of you. Let's see. Why is this person thinking of Gemini? Okay, the Hierophant. Someone who wants a commitment with you, but with the Lovers, it's like they either failed to make a decision in the past, or they felt like it would require them to, it would be like a really large decision, and instead of making the decision, they were stalling, or, you know, they put it on the back burner, like I just mentioned. It could definitely be a Taurus. They're starting to see a different perspective about you, and they're thinking about you because they're wanting to commit, or there's something here that is being illuminated to them, something that is becoming more clear to them about you and the connection that you guys have that wasn't so clear to them in the past. Four of Pentacles, okay? And the Page of Pentacles. They really want to, you know, speak to you. And if you're speaking to this person, they feel like they want more consistency. They feel like it's not enough, or it's very on and off, and they want to have more conversations with you. Okay. They may feel like, you know, when you guys connect, it's very lighthearted, or it's kind of like small talk. And there could be something that's weighing very heavily on their chest that they really want to speak about, right? So I think that this person doesn't really want to have surface level conversations. They want to have a conversation that's going to lead to some sort of growth here. They're very focused on structure, stability, okay? But with the Four of Pentacles, they may not be in the best situation when it comes to their current circumstances. Like it could be that they recently went through a financial loss, or their living situation changed, or maybe they've recently become unemployed. Like there's something here in their personal life that is causing them to feel a bit insecure, or it is taking away from their confidence. Three of Swords. This person is thinking of a connection with you, but I can read this two ways. It's either they feel like they would cause hurt, in this connection, okay? Or it's like a sabotaging energy where they are thinking about the worst case scenario before something actually takes off. The Three of Swords could also be someone who is healing from another, situation, or they've recently went through an emotional loss. But initially what I was getting is someone who feels like when they think of you, they are thinking about a commitment, but they're thinking about what if this commitment doesn't work, or what if this commitment goes wrong. So in the past, there definitely was confusion from this person's end, and they could have felt that, or they could be reminded of that. And, they feel like they caused hurt and they're not wanting to repeat their mistakes, or they're not wanting to relive that. The Nine of Wands. This person feels like you're very guarded towards them because of their past actions. They view you as someone who currently doesn't trust them or trust their intentions. Okay. And the Nine of Wands is someone who feels very exhausted, right? So this is someone who's feeling very overwhelmed, but they do have some fight left in them to make this connection work. But there is a fear of the past repeating itself, or there's a fear of like causing more hurt. The King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is definitely someone who wants more stability, but there's something to do with their finances that they're currently, working on. This person could also wonder if this is a very specific download, but they could wonder if they are like, interesting enough, or if they are able to keep your attention, if they're able to actually satisfy you the way that you're able to satisfy them. I don't know why that's coming through, but this person could doubt their ability to actually be the person, or be a person that you are deserving of, or be a person that you would actually desire. So there's some sort of insecurities that are resurfacing for this individual. The Hanged Man, it could be a Pisces. They're definitely having a shift in perspective, or they're seeing things differently. How, what they were unclear about in the past, they feel a lot more clear-minded about now. And the Hanged Man has a lot to do with understanding things or trying to view things from your perspective. So they're trying, when they think of you, they're like, okay, what would Gemini want, or what would satisfy Gemini? So they're trying to put themselves in your shoes here. Six of Cups. Yeah, this is someone who still feels extremely connected to you. Okay. I do also believe that it's someone who's feeling very nostalgic about, what you guys had in the past, or maybe how you guys would speak to each other, how you guys would bond. You may have known this person for quite some time with that Six of Cups energy. And then we have the Ten of Swords. Yeah. I feel like this person does want to reconnect with you, but what's coming through more strongly is someone who has like a fear of doing something again, or feeling something again. And by something, I mean hurt or pain, with that Three of Swords and Ten of Swords. It's like they could feel like, yes, things ended on a very bad note with Gemini, but they're also very fearful that it's going to happen again. And with the Hierophant, it's like, okay, I have a different perspective. I want to reconnect, but I really don't want to cause more hurt, or I really don't want to be hurt in this situation, or for the situation to, end off on a bad note. So that's what I'm seeing, kind of overpowering the other thoughts here. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. Moving on to Cancer. Okay, Cancer. So let's start off by seeing if we can figure out their zodiac sign, and then we can dive into tarot. Okay. Who is thinking of Cancer? Okay, so we have Taurus. So it definitely could be a Taurus that is thinking of you. We have Scorpio. Okay. We have Sagittarius. And Aries. Okay, so this could be their sun, moon, or rising placement. So why is this person thinking of Cancer? Ten of Cups. Ten of Wands. Seems to me, Cancer, that this is someone who's thinking of you because they felt that they would either end up in a connection with you, or just end up being in, like a higher level of commitment with you, but it ended in a very different way. So this is what they wanted, the Ten of Cups, but Ten of Wands is, where you guys currently are, or how things ended. It's like what they had planned for the future for the both of you, or for the connection that you guys shared, is very different from how it actually played out. And that's why they're thinking of you. Okay, let's see. Why is this person thinking of Cancer? Justice. This person may want to make things right or make something up to you, with the Justice card being the first card. They're thinking of you because they feel like something wasn't fair. Okay, so whether it's the connection, whether it's the way that they've treated you, maybe they feel that they were misunderstood in the connection as well. But it's about like doing things the right way or making something right. The Fool card. This person definitely wants a new beginning with you, and you know, they're feeling this urgency to speak to you or reconnect here. Very impulsive energy though. And the King of Swords. Okay. Here's what I'm getting, Cancer. This person is thinking of you, and, or I should say, when they think of you, there is an energy of wanting to make things right, but there's also a level of frustration that they feel. With the King of Swords, they have tried to numb their pain, or they've tried to look at things from more of a logical perspective here. So they want to get to the bottom of, you know, the issues that you guys have faced, or they really want to find a solution to the fact that, you know, you guys are currently disconnected, or, you know, there's a disconnect between the both of you. But there's also like a level of frustration that this person feels. So they may feel like they were misunderstood. They may feel like they have a right to be upset as well. Six of Swords, yeah. I feel like this person definitely wants to make peace with you, because when they think of you, you know, in the current moment, there's a lack of peace. There's, you know, a very uneasy feeling that comes with thinking of you or thinking about the situation. So it could have something to do with how things ended, or the fact that things just don't feel fair. Something doesn't feel fair to this person. Page of Wands, yeah. I think that you may be receiving a message from this individual with the Page of Wands as well as the Fool card. It could be very impulsive. It could be something that this person kind of, excuse me, just does in the spur of the moment. The High Priestess. They have kept their emotions to themselves, but there's also a part of them that feels like they have been silent for, you know, long enough. And it's like, I want to speak about how I feel, or I want to actually, you know, talk to Cancer instead of just thinking about them. There's something about the silence really affecting them. Okay. The High Priestess is also associated with like having a higher knowing or a deeper understanding as to why, you know, something is happening. So this person may be gaining clarity in terms of why they met you or why you guys have crossed paths. And the High Priestess also has a lot to do with, you know, listening to your intuition. So this person is feeling guided to make things right with you or find a solution here. The Page of Pentacles, yeah. I definitely see this person reaching out. Two of Cups, yeah. They still have, you know, a lot of emotions for you. They still feel very connected to you. And the reason why they feel uneasy is the way that they thought the both of you would be, or the way that, or what they wanted this connection that you guys had to blossom into was very different from how things happened. So it could be a little bit of a shock factor, but it also has a lot to do with, you know, how did we end up here? Why did it transpire this way? You know, and this person had a lot of high hopes for the connection with you. And with the Two of Cups, as much as that speaks about, you know, connecting with your higher self, especially hand in hand with the High Priestess, it also speaks about someone who still feels very emotionally connected to you. This person may even view you as a soulmate, someone that they can't seem to really forget about. Four of Wands, yeah, they want to reconcile with you. I see someone who's going to be reaching out to you to reconnect. They still have commitment on their mind, but I think that they want to close some sort of an emotional gap between the both of you, and they want to make things right. Whether making things right in their mind is apologizing, whether it's having a conversation and telling you how they feel, or why things transpired in a specific way in the past. It could be an explanation also, but I see them as explaining themselves to you or making something right. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you guys. Moving on to Leo. Okay, Leo. Let's see. I'm going to start off by seeing if we can figure out their zodiac sign first, and then we can dive into tarot. So who is thinking of Leo? It could be a Libra, okay, that has you on their mind. We have Scorpio. It could be another Leo. And we have Scorpio again. Okay. So that could be their sun, moon, or rising sign. Let's go ahead and figure out why this person is thinking of you. Knight of Cups, okay, and the Queen of Swords. This person, they have an emotional confession, or they want to, tell you how they feel about you, but they're viewing you as someone who's in a very detached or cold energy. So it doesn't mean that you're upset with them, but they could feel like you're in like a very, like you're a very clear cut person. It could be that they feel they're kind of questioning whether you're focused on love right now, whether you would be interested in them. Because it's like they are interested in you and they want to tell you how they feel, but they're not sure that you're on the same page. Okay, why is this person thinking of Leo? Okay, Strength card. You're very hard to read. The Emperor, okay, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, this person is thinking about you, Leo, because, well, the first thing is they feel like you're very hard to read at this time. Okay, so you could be a bit held back, or you're not really showing this person much emotion. So they're not sure if, you are interested in them, or they're not sure if you're interested in, speaking to them on, a deeper level here. And with the Emperor, they feel like you are strictly, focused on your business or your finances at this time. And the main thing that I'm getting is someone who wants to like crack your shell, or have access to your vulnerable side. So you could be connecting with this person, but it could be that you guys are just, conversing about surface level things, or there's not really much emotion involved and they want more. With the Knight of Pentacles, I do see that this is someone who feels like you're very premeditated. They feel like you take your time with people and situations, and, what you invest your time and effort into. Eight of Cups. Okay, so there could have been a past where, or you could have a past with this person where, you have detached, or, it doesn't matter who detached, but it could be that there was a separation, is my point. With the Eight of Wands, yeah, it's definitely someone who you're currently connecting to, but they want more emotion, is how it's coming through to me. It's like even when they are conversing with you, they can tell that you're not showing them your emotion. They can tell that either your focus is elsewhere, or you're not as emotionally invested as you used to be. So, with the Eight of Cups, for example, if it's someone who walked away and they're reconnecting with you now, when they think of you, they're like, wow, so much has changed. I'm reconnecting with Leo, but it feels like I'm speaking to a brand new person. Like I'm reconnecting with Leo, but it feels like, they're not responding to me the same way, or the bond that we used to have doesn't exist. So you may have had time to like heal from what has happened, and you're responding to this person differently. But the main thing that I'm getting is someone who wants more in depth conversations, more emotional expression here. And they feel like a lot has changed, specifically when it comes to the way that you communicate with them. Okay. They're comparing, how you communicate with them now versus how you used to communicate with them in the past prior to this separation. The Three of Wands has a lot to do with someone who still sees a future with you. But as they're, connecting with you, they're waiting for a sign. So this could be someone who's like asking you very specific questions in hopes that you guys are on the same page, or there's a specific answer that they're wanting to hear. Justice. Okay. For some of you, this could be a Libra, but it's about, speaking their truth, and making things right with you. It just seems to me that this person feels like they're having a hard time proving themselves to you, because there's like a guard you're not necessarily letting down, and it's causing this person to believe that you don't trust them, or you're not interested. And again, that may not be the case, but this is their perspective. This is what they think when they think of you. And they're thinking about you because it's like, okay, they're connecting with you, but what they want is more consistency, more emotional expression. They want to get to a space that you guys were at prior or in the past, but they know, or they feel that that is something that's going to be very difficult to do. Eight of Swords. This person is definitely, thinking about you quite a bit. And Eight of Swords is when someone feels a bit restricted or stuck, and it usually stems from a place of your thoughts. So this person could be feeding into their negative thoughts, or they feel like their, mind, or that, little voice in their mind is telling them this is not going to work out, or this is not going to work out the way that you want it to. So I do see them being a bit stressed and worried here. Seven of Swords. What's the Seven of Swords? The Lovers. Okay. So this person is thinking about some sort of dishonesty that has resurfaced. They could have been dishonest with you, or the Seven of Swords and the Lovers could be someone who was just very indecisive. So in the past, when they were connecting with you, maybe they had, a decision to make. Maybe they had the opportunity to commit to you, but they chose not to. The Lovers upright means like, someone's not making a very important decision, and it boils down to confusion. So when they met you and when they were connecting with you in the past, they feel like they were in between worlds. They weren't really sure what they wanted. So it could have, came off as, them being dishonest or being very strategic. But what I see now is someone who's trying to reconnect with you, but they feel like you may be still holding on to the fact that they were indecisive in the past, or you're not interested in what they have to offer you now, because when you were excuse me, when you were interested, you weren't receiving the offer. So this person feels like they're reconnecting with you, but it's a little too late because you don't feel the same way. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. Moving on to Virgo. Okay, Virgo. So let's start off by seeing if we can figure out their zodiac sign first, and then we will dive into tarot. So who is thinking of Virgo? Okay. Could be a Pisces. We have Sagittarius. We have Leo. And it could be another Virgo. Okay. So let's go ahead and figure out why this person is thinking of you. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Five of Wands. You're showing up as single here, Virgo, so it could be someone who's trying to pursue you. But with the Five of Wands, they may feel like they're competing for your attention, or they know that you have quite a few options here. Even if you don't feel that way, they're viewing you as a catch, like someone who is interested in you. So they're thinking of you because they're interested in you, but they also think that you have a lot of options. So they may feel like they're not necessarily a priority, or there's something here that they're doing to try and win you over or grab your attention. Okay. Why is this person thinking of Virgo? Okay. Eight of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles. And the Seven of Cups. This person is trying to, well, when they think of you, they're trying to figure out how you feel. There's a level of confusion that they feel, like they can't really put their finger on whether you want to work on this connection, whether you want to, whether you see them in a particular light. They're really trying to figure you out. This may be someone that walked away from you, or I could also read it as someone who has recently went through some sort of an emotional loss, or they had to detach from another situation here prior to, connecting with you. And Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups is like, this person's thinking of you because they want to prove themselves to you. They want to work on a connection or build with you. But Seven of Cups is like, is Virgo prioritizing me? Is Virgo keeping their options open, or am I their only option? There's something about you having more than one option, or this is how they feel. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, definitely wanting a change. So if you're connecting with this person, they can tell that you're very premeditated, or you take things very slowly. So you're very patient. You get to know the individual. You don't really jump into situations or jump into connections here. And that's something that's being highlighted for this person this week. But they're thinking of you because they want to invest in you. That's mainly what I see here. It's just they're kind of confused as to whether you're on the same page or you're wanting to invest in this situation as well. Because as they're connecting with you, their main question is your focus elsewhere? Am I the only one that you're focused on? Yeah, there's a little bit of a territorial energy coming through. The Lovers. This person feels very connected to you. Could be a Gemini. And with the Lovers, it's like they may feel like the ball is in your court. They know that it's a very big decision to be in a commitment or to, commit to one person here, but they're wanting to know where your mind is, where your heart is. And they're viewing you as a soulmate. So even if it's something fairly new, they're ready for a connection. They feel like, they feel ready to commit. They feel ready to connect with you on a deeper level. But they're kind of doubting the importance, or they're doubting how important they are to you. That's mainly what I'm getting here. So it could be that they feel like that, it is the early stages of a connection, but they're falling very quickly. And they're wondering, is Virgo falling very quickly, or is, Virgo just keeping me at arm's length here? Page of Wands. Yeah, they're very excited to communicate with you. I feel like with the Page of Wands, they're really excited to pursue something more with you. There's a lot of excitement, there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of attraction, but then there's also a little bit of doubt that they are moving too quickly, or they're wanting something that you may not be ready for. Five of Pentacles. You may have expressed something about your financial situation to this person, or they feel like you're more focused on like your career, or, gaining some sort of stability for yourself. They're viewing you as someone who's very like hardworking, self-focused. We did see the Nine of Pentacles in the beginning of the spread. So when they think of you, your independence is being highlighted. And that is what's drawing this person so close to you. That is what they find it very attractive, that you're independent and you're very focused on yourself, and you're focused on, your internal growth, and even just growth when it comes to finances and stability, that sort of thing. So they admire the way that you take care of yourself, but they're also like, they're also kind of like, Virgo, I wish you would let me in a little more. You know what I mean? It's like they acknowledge you're independent, but they want to be a part of your life as well, or they want more access to you. And you're so independent to the point where this person wonders whether you're wanting a connection or not. Or whether you are, excited, or whether you are feeling passionate or interested in them as much as they're feeling interested in you. They feel like you have been doing things on your own for a very long time, and they also view you as someone who's very like unbothered, or not much excites you. That's how they view you. Yeah. So it's like wanting, more emotional expression. But I think this person's main question is, are you focused on me as much as I'm focused on you? 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah. This person wants a commitment with you. That's what I see. And with the Eight of Pentacles, they're wanting to prove themselves to you. So even while they're connecting with you, they may feel like they're connecting with you and you're receiving what they're saying, but they're not really getting any hints that you guys are on the same page. So it's either that this connection is in the early stages and this person is overanalyzing what's going on, or they're genuinely concerned in terms of, is Virgo looking for a connection, or is it just one-sided? Is it just me? Because they feel like they can have something very stable with you, and they appreciate and acknowledge your independence, but there is an energy of them wanting you to allow them in, or do things for you, or be more open with them emotionally as well. Okay? So that's what I'm getting for you guys. Moving on to Libra. Okay, Libra. So let's start off by seeing if we can figure out their zodiac sign first, and then we will dive into tarot. Okay. So who is thinking of Libra? Okay, so it could be a Capricorn that is thinking of you. We have a Sagittarius, Aries, and we have Leo. Okay. Why is this person thinking of Libra? So that could obviously be their sun, moon, or rising sign. We have the Knight of Cups, okay, and we have the Two of Swords. Someone who wants to definitely like emotionally confess something to you. So it could be that they're connecting with you, but there's something in particular that they want to say. But with the Two of Swords, there is a level of confusion also. Like this person may feel like they don't really see where this connection is headed, or it could be feeling very confused about your take or your perspective on them. But the Two of Swords is usually when you don't see something clearly. So it's causing you to be in between worlds, or it's causing you to face difficulty with making like a firm decision. Okay. Why is this person thinking of Libra? Queen of Wands. This person is very attracted to you. Ace of Swords. Yeah, they want to tell you how they feel, but Ace of Swords is also like someone speaking their truth, right? Wanting a breakthrough in this situation here. So I feel like you're connecting with this person, but there's something that they're not telling you when it comes to like the emotional department. It could be like wanting to pursue more with you, or it could be something that they think about when it comes to relationships, or when it comes to, their love life, but they want to speak their truth, or there's something they want to reveal here, but they're contemplating it. The Devil. This person can't stop thinking about you is what I'm getting here. Some of you, this could be a Capricorn. That is the first sign that came out here. There's something going on in this person's environment, right? And they want to tell you about it. They want to be more open with you, but they're contemplating or they're fearing some sort of judgment. And it's not to say that you're going to judge this person, it's just what's going on in their mind. They could also be in the process of releasing like a bad habit, or, the devil could speak about addictions, negative thinking patterns, that sort of thing. So they could be in the process of healing something, but they also want to be vocal about it, is what I'm getting persistently. The Hierophant. This person is thinking about a commitment here, guys. I also feel like they are learning a lot from you, or the way that you carry yourself. So if it's not like, it doesn't have to be that you're teaching this person something by actually speaking to them, or telling them to do something differently. It's just the way that you carry yourself, or the way that you are, that is, it's like illuminating parts of this person that needs to be healed, or it's teaching them a lot about what they need to do moving forward. I do feel like they have commitment on their mind, but they feel like they need to be a lot more open with you, prior to thinking about a commitment or working on a commitment. Five of Swords. Yeah. So very, repetitive message here, but someone who is mentally conflicted about wanting to be more open. Or for example, they could be dealing with, something that is making them feel crummy, and they're like, okay, I should be open about this. But then they're also mentally conflicted because they don't want your opinion of them to change because of what they're going through. And I'm not saying that it is going to change. This is just their perspective. The Ten of Swords. This person could have gone through, a painful ending. It doesn't necessarily have to be with you. In some cases it could be, but Ten of Swords could also just be someone who feels like they have gone through their fair share of, betrayal, or, hurt, or went through an emotional loss here. But they're thinking about you because it's like, I want to be more open with Libra, but I don't know if I'm being too open, or I don't know if I'm oversharing. And they could also be afraid of sharing something with you because they're anticipating that it may cause an ending. The Three of Swords. Okay. What's the Five of Swords? The Hanged Man. So there has been some sort of a pause in this connection. And this person could have a fear of, repeating past mistakes, or they are still, working through some sort of hurt that was caused in the past. And it's like, yes, I want to reconnect. Yes, I'm, speaking to Libra, but I want to be completely open this time around. I want to speak about the things that I'm battling. I want to speak about the things that actually bother me. But then a part of them also feels like they need to avoid some sort of hurt, or avoid a conversation escalating into an argument. So I don't want to say they feel like they're walking on eggshells, but there is a lot that they're avoiding speaking about, even though they're wanting to reconnect with you. Some of you, this could be a Pisces, the Magician. Okay, what's the Magician? The Knight of Pentacles. I believe this person will open up to you. I just feel like it's not going to be an overnight thing. And I feel like it's someone you're connecting with, and you can possibly tell that this person is not being completely open, or there's something that they're going through that they don't feel comfortable discussing. And it has a lot to do with like not wanting this to end, not wanting this connection to end, or not wanting something of the past to happen again in the present moment. And they want a connection with you. They want to commit to you. And they know in order to do that, it's going to require them to be completely transparent. Even if it's something negative that they're going through, they feel like you have a right to know. But I just feel like they're struggling with opening up. So I don't see it as an overnight process, but I do see it as something that they want to do. So when they think of you, this is what's weighing very heavily on their mind. Wanting to be more open with you, wanting to tell you even the negative aspects about them or the negative things that they're going through. They just want to be completely transparent here. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you guys. Moving on to Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. So let's start off by seeing if we can figure out their zodiac sign first, and then we can dive into tarot. So who is thinking of Scorpio? Okay, so it could be a Sagittarius. We have Capricorn, Pisces, and we have Pisces again. Okay, so let's go ahead and see, why is this person thinking of Scorpio? Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Okay, and the Star card. Someone who feels deeply connected to you. This person's thinking of you because they want to explore this connection. They have commitment on their mind. And they also feel like this person feels like you're very special. They hold you very close to their heart. But with the Ten of Cups and the Star card, that's like wanting to pursue this connection or wanting this connection to blossom into something more. This person may also feel like you are who they are going to end up with, or you are who they are supposed to end up with. Like there's something here that feels like it's destined to be about this connection. That's what comes to mind when they think of you. Okay, why is this person thinking of Scorpio? The Devil wanted to show itself. It didn't come out though. So yeah, it definitely could be a Capricorn that is thinking of you, but it could also speak about obsessive thoughts, like someone who can't get you off their mind. The King of Cups, okay, and the Page of Cups. Yep, this is someone who has a lot of love for you, and I think that you could be connecting, like you guys could be conversing with each other, but they're going to make their emotions very known. Like this is someone who's going to be very vocal about how they feel towards you. You're going to notice that they're complimenting you. You're going to notice that they're very kind, or there's some sort of kind gestures that are that they're coming forward with to show you, hey, I do care. I do think about you. I do want more with you. There may be an age gap between you and this person, or possibly children in this dynamic. Four of Pentacles. This person is very focused on structure or stability. So as they're connecting with you, they're thinking about what this connection could blossom into. They're also wanting more stability. So they're hoping that you guys are able to maintain the conversation. They're hoping that this is going to be something that's ongoing. And they're making long-term plans. It's not like they're just connecting with you and they're just thinking about you in the moment. They're thinking about the future together. Okay, we have the Chariot, could be a Cancer. This is someone who's ready for progress, Scorpio. Like they're ready to take things to the next level, or they feel like, yes, I have acknowledged the differences between Scorpio and I, or, it might not be an easy road, but I'm willing to move forward. So things could be picking up the pace between you and this person very quickly, because that's what they're manifesting. That's what they're wanting. When they think of you, or the reason they're thinking of you is because they want to see more progress. And as much as they want to see more progress, they want it to be stable. They don't want to rush into something and have it end quickly, right? It's someone who's actually thinking about a higher level of commitment here. So it's like, how do I attain that? Or how do I prove myself to Scorpio, the High Priestess? There's a bit of mystery surrounding you, more specifically your emotions. So you could be connecting with this person, but they feel like you're giving them just enough to work with. So you're keeping them guessing, or even if it's not intentional, they are very curious about you. They feel like you're keeping them guessing, and there definitely is, some sort of mystery surrounding you. So they're trying to figure you out. I also feel here with the High Priestess, this person is constantly receiving signs about you. Like, again, there's something where this person feels like they were destined to meet you and they're destined to be in a connection with you. Or there's so many signs that they're, receiving, whether it's, consecutive angel numbers, or whether it's, music that reminds them of you, or, seeing your initials, or, they're constantly being reminded of you, or seeing signs where it's leading them in the direction of pursuing something with you. So there's a lot of excitement. There's like, they're very eager to move things forward, is the best way for me to explain this. Five of Swords. What's the Chariot? The Seven of Swords. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords. The Magician. There's a bit of strategy here, Scorpio. This may be someone with the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords, where there could have been something that you guys were not agreeing on in the past. But the Seven of Swords could also just be, it doesn't always have to be dishonesty. It could be someone who is using a bit of strategy when it comes to manifesting something with you, right? The Magician has a lot to do with manifesting. It has a lot to do with having what it takes, or feeling like you have what it takes to attain something or someone that you want. So it's not like, I don't mean that in a way of them objectifying you, but I think that there's a really deep desire here. What's the Five of Swords? The Tower, High Priestess, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone who feels like the past with you was either like there was a lack of stability with the Tower, or they're having a wake-up call or a realization about what is not going to work in this bond here. What's the, Page of Swords. So here's what I'm getting, guys. You have someone who feels very deeply connected to you, and they're aware that things did not work out between the both of you in the past, or a foundation wasn't stable. Okay, so that's why it came to an end. But they have been keeping tabs on you since the point of things not working out between the both of you, and they feel guided back in your direction because, again, they feel like something is meant to be. So if you're, viewing this person as someone who, has been dishonest, or someone that you didn't have the best past with, they are feeling guided to come back around and make things right. And in their mind, they feel like in order to make things, or the way that they can make things right, is to introduce more structure into this connection, because the main blockage or the main issue that I see is in the past, this connection was not stable. And they feel like they're coming back around to have a stable connection with you. They also feel very drawn to you. So they're understanding that their emotions have not changed. So even though you guys may have had a tough past, they're still reminded of you, or they're still thinking of you. And the signs that they're receiving are telling them, okay, you need to make things right, or you need to try one more time with this connection. You need to try to make it work, right? There's like, they feel this very strongly. They're not able to just move on and say, okay, that's a situation that didn't work. They genuinely feel like they met you for a reason. And I feel like this is someone who's coming back around to not only make things up to you, they want more stability. It may even be someone who wasn't really ready for a commitment in the past, but that's not where their mind is now. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. Moving on to Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. So let's start off by seeing if we can figure out their zodiac sign, and then we can clarify the energies with tarot. Okay, so it could be a Pisces that has you on their mind. We have Sagittarius, so another Sagittarius like yourself. We have Libra and Cancer. Okay. So let's go ahead and figure out, why is this person thinking of you? Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck here, and we have the Five of Cups. There's a level of disappointment here, Sagittarius. I'm also feeling called to tell you that there could be, this is a very specific message, but this person could be thinking of you because they feel like an apology was not successful. So they could have apologized to you, or tried to make something, up to you, and maybe you were not really buying into what they were trying to prove to you here. Okay. Why is this person thinking of Sagittarius? The High Priestess. They can't seem to figure you out at this time. I also feel like this may be someone that if you're connecting with them, they're not really understanding how you feel, or the conversations are very surface level. Page of Pentacles. Okay, there could be an age gap between you and this person. Nine of Cups. Okay, so what I see is this person is thinking of you because they feel that they were only looking out for themselves in the past. There's a heavy focus on the past and feeling like they did not treat you the right way. There's also an energy that's coming through very strongly, guys, and I know it's specific, but that's what I'm getting here. It's someone who feels that their apology was not successful. And they're having a hard time being vocal with you or communicating this to you. Because as I'm trying to get your message out, I feel a very, very large lump in my throat. And it's interesting because we have the High Priestess as your first card. So that could be symbolic for, you know, silence. Could be a Pisces. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, they're thinking about what to do or how to be vocal about how they feel towards you, or their a lack of action towards you in the past. This person may even feel that they did not take accountability for their actions. So they're pretty much thinking of you because they feel like they were only looking out for themselves in the past. And then when they did try to apologize or make it up to you, they weren't successful. So they may even feel like the approach in the past was a bit immature. Seven of Swords. This could definitely be someone who was dishonest with you. And the Queen of Cups. They're viewing you as very nurturing, very caring, someone who was there for them, someone who was very patient. But we have the Seven of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. You know, with the Seven of Swords, this is someone who feels like, you know what, I was not transparent with Sagittarius when I had the opportunity to do so. You know, not to sound too repetitive here, but this spread is giving me the energy of someone who just has a lot of regret for how they've treated you, for their dishonesty. And it seems to me that they've tried to make it up to you, or you guys have tried to reconcile, but it didn't go as planned, because that's what I see in their energy, or as to why they're thinking of you. Ace of Wands. Okay, what's the Seven of Swords? Judgment. I do see someone who wants a new beginning with you. I do see someone who wants a change, okay? But there is something that they're leaving behind. This could be a behavioral trait, a mindset, you know, another situation. Judgment is about leaving like almost like your old way of thinking or being behind, so that you can move towards what you desire. And I feel like during the time of this bond, this person was not able to move away from what was not serving them, or they were, you know, intentionally choosing not to. You know, Nine of Cups could be someone who's only looking out for themselves, someone who is involved for selfish intent. But they're realizing that they feel wrong for doing that. So I do feel like they want to make it up to you, but this time around, they want it to be successful. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, yeah. They feel like you are the only person that understands them emotionally. We have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups in the same spread, which means the connection here feels very potent to your person, yes, but they also feel that you understand them emotionally and no one else understands them this way. And I feel like there was a level of denial in the past, or they were looking out for themselves or trying to keep another situation under wraps. So they weren't giving you their undivided attention. But this time around, they want to prove that, you know what, I want a new beginning. I'm here for you. And I've let go of what doesn't serve me. So someone who is dishonest with you wants to be transparent with you. That's who's thinking of you. And that's why they're thinking of you. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. Moving on to Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. So let's start off by seeing if we can figure out their zodiac sign first, and then we can dive into tarot. Okay, so it could be a Libra that has you on their mind. Could be an Aquarius. We have Aries. And Libra again. Okay, so let's see. Why is this person thinking of Capricorn? Okay, so we have the King of Swords. So yeah, we have emphasis on air energy. Okay, so it definitely could be an air sign that is thinking of you, that has you on their mind, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. So King of Swords. And then we have the King of Pentacles, Earth energy. This is interesting. Some of you may be in the same sex relationship. Doesn't have to be the case for all of you. Okay. Hmm. It seems to me that someone's trying to figure out if they're upset at you, or they want to speak to you. Or maybe the way that I'm receiving the download is like, should I break the silence? Should I speak to Capricorn, or should I just remain silent? It's like they're trying to decide if they're still frustrated, or frustrated enough to be held back from you. Hmm. Okay, let's see. Why is this person thinking of Capricorn? Two of Swords. There is a level of confusion here. They feel like they lack clarity when it comes to this situation with you. This could also be someone where, because the Two of Swords could be read as like a form of denial. Five of Swords, yeah. There's a lot of mental conflict that this person is, feeling when they think of you. And I feel like, if it's not an air sign, it's the energy that they're embodying, where they're very much up in their head about you, how you feel towards them, what's going to happen next in this bond here. Two of Swords and Five of Swords could be a little bit of a difficult energy to be in, just because you're feeling very conflicted. So it's not the most solution oriented energy. It's like when you're going back and forth in your mind about something, and you're kind of like, okay, should I say this or should I say that? Am I doing the right thing or am I not? And I think that's why when I opened your spread, I was getting the energy of someone who was trying to figure out if they're still upset with you, or if they're not, or if they should remain, not, like breaking the silence, or should they do something to initiate a conversation. So I feel that for some of you, there could be a level of, ego or pride involved. Eight of Swords. Wow. Capricorn, this person is absolutely thinking about you a little too much for their liking. It seems like it's stressing them out. Eight of Swords is an energy of someone who is feeling very mentally stuck. Okay, there could be some sort of restrictions, quite literally, in their environment, or it speaks about restrictions that you feel mentally, right? Where it's like, I want to find a solution, but I feel like I'm not capable, or I want to reach out to Capricorn, but I feel like they won't hear me out. It doesn't have to be the truth, but even if it is a form of an excuse that this person is making, it is restricting this person from like taking action towards you. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, what's the Five of Swords? The Knight of Wands. This is someone who feels like they have been very fickle with you in the past. And there is an energy, or like a very impulsive energy, I should say, that they feel when it comes to rushing in and proving that they care about you. But they're very up in their head about it, to the point where they're over analyzing the situation. They're over analyzing what you would say, what you would do, where the both of you would end up. And it seems to me that this is someone who wants to know the outcome of a situation before they actually, take some sort of, action towards you. It's almost like they're fearing really your response or the outcome, and that's why they're trying to figure out, okay, well, if I do this or if I say that, then what's going to happen? This is someone who's thinking about you because they feel that they want to change in the bond here, okay? And they feel that there have been disagreements in the past. And as much as they believe that you guys can see past it with the Two of Wands, we have the Five of Swords and the Eight of Swords, which is someone who's feeling very conflicted. Like, is it just in my mind? Is it just in my mind that I feel like I can see past these obstacles with Capricorn? Or can this actually happen? Can I actually, manifest this into my reality? It's almost as if they feel like the change that they're asking for in this connection with you is far-fetched. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. This person is thinking of you because they definitely want to reach out. Knight of Wands being clarified by the Ace of Wands. Yeah. This is someone who wants a new beginning with you. And what I'm getting here, guys, is they feel a sense of urgency. Like they genuinely feel like they have to do something now. So I wouldn't be surprised if you received a message from this person, already, or you're about to. It seems like there's a lot of urgency, kind of like I can no longer wait, or I can no longer waste any time. And the Two of Wands, Six of Swords. Yeah. It's someone who wants to make peace with you. And what's interesting is, your first three cards, and who's thinking of you is the Swords energy. And we're closing with the Swords energy as well. But the first three cards are more so like a stressful energy. You're not, seeing something clearly, feeling very stuck. So, as much as this is going on mentally for them, they're thinking of you and they want to speak to you so that they can, move to calmer waters, or so that they can feel more at peace mentally when they think of you. So, not for all of you is it going to be a case of reconciliation, but for some of you, this person genuinely wants to speak to you because they feel uneasy about how things ended. And when they think about how things ended, it stresses them out. Okay? So that's what I'm getting for you guys. Moving on to Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. So let's see. I'm going to start off by seeing if we can figure out their zodiac sign, and then we can dive into tarot. Okay, so we have Aries. So it could be an Aries that has you on their mind. We have Taurus, Pisces, okay, and Virgo, okay. So this could be their sun, moon, or a rising sign. Let's see here. Why is this person thinking of Aquarius? Three of Swords, okay. And the Page of Swords. Yeah, this is definitely someone who's thinking of you because they feel some sort of hurt. And they are keeping tabs on you with the Page of Swords. So they're not only thinking of you, if there is a way that they can see what you're up to or what has changed, best believe that they are, keeping up with that. Okay, so for some of you, it's via social media. Maybe for others of you, you guys have mutual friends. Okay, but they're definitely curious about you and keeping up with what you're up to. But the reason they're thinking of you is the Three of Swords, which means they feel, hurt. There's some sort of pain or sorrow that they feel. Okay, why is this person thinking of Aquarius? Eight of Wands. You may be connecting with this person, or you're about to very soon. Eight of Wands is a card of communication, the Empress. It's someone who wants to, grow, okay, with you. They see the potential here. It's someone who's viewing you as an ideal partner, okay? Some of you may have children with this person or children of your own that's coming through. Could be a Libra or a Taurus. We have Leo energy. Yeah, this is someone who wants to pursue you. That's what I see, Aquarius. It's someone who is reaching out to you, connecting with you because they see the potential, with you, and they want to pursue you. With the Sun card, I do see that you are, you've made this person more open-minded, or they're opening up to things that they're usually not, like, they're not used to. So there's something here about this connection that they feel like is not really familiar territory, if that makes sense. But I do see it as you make this person very happy. They're very excited to connect with you. And I feel like this is someone who may have been, like, they've had an eye on you, but they have been keeping their distance. So even if there was some sort of hurt between you and this individual in the past, they've still been keeping tabs on you. And now they want to connect with you because they see where things can go. So, we did start off with the Three of Swords, but we have the Sun card here, which could let me know that this person feels a level of hurt, although they're trying to be optimistic when they think of you, the Hierophant. Wow, definitely could be a Taurus, heavy Taurian energy here, Ten of Pentacles. This is someone who wants a connection with you. Not only are they thinking about a higher level of, commitment here, I feel like it's someone who is wanting to, like, grow with you. And this doesn't necessarily mean that they're ready for marriage or they're ready to, have children or jump into a higher level of commitment, but they want to better understand you. It's someone who wants to grow, like, the partnership that you guys have. There's some sort of walls that they want to break down here. the Wheel of Fortune. It's someone who feels very confident when it comes to, having a connection with you. And with the Ace of Swords, I think that there's some sort of truth this person wants to reveal to you. This is a very powerful spread. It's giving me the energy of someone who wants to pursue you because they now realize, where this connection could possibly, or what this connection could possibly blossom into. And there's some sort of clarity that they're gaining about you. And with the Three of Swords, that as we, opened your spread, they feel a level of hurt for not pursuing you in the past or being very indecisive. Three of Cups, okay. The King of Wands, okay. Yeah, this is definitely someone who was indecisive in the past. So it may have been you and someone else in the picture, or the Three of Cups could just be like another interference that was, creating a block in this person pursuing you. What's the Three of Cups? The Eight of Swords, okay. Ace of Cups. Yeah, definitely a restriction. This person could have also felt very mentally restricted, like in terms of focusing on their negative thoughts or feeding into their pessimistic thoughts. But there's something about them feeling unstuck or feeling like they can actually go after what they desire, which is a connection with you, with the Ace of Cups. It could be someone who also has made a change when it comes to their commitments. So it's allowing them to, pursue you or be in a connection with you. It doesn't necessarily have to be that there was another lover in the picture, but I do see this person, reevaluating what it is that they were investing their energy into. And what is being illuminated to them with the Sun card is they, you make them happy and they want to invest in you. So they're making some sort of necessary changes in order to pursue a connection with you. I see someone who really wants a commitment with you. And they've gained the clarity, Ace of Swords and the Sun card. So even if it was someone who caused hurt or someone who was confused or indecisive in the past, there's some sort of a shift here, mentally and emotionally, when it comes to you. That's who's thinking of you. Okay? So that's what I'm getting for you guys. Moving on to Pisces. Okay, Pisces. So let's start off by seeing if we can figure out their zodiac sign first. We have Pisces, so it could be another Pisces that has you on their mind. We have Libra, okay. We have Aries. And Aries again. Okay, so let's see. Why is this person thinking of Pisces? Okay, so there are a lot of cards coming out here. Let's see. Okay, Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, and we have the Star card. Could be an Aquarius or an Earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Eight of Pentacles, a Star card. Wanting to work on a connection with you seems to be the reason why they're thinking of you. This person also thinks you're very different. You possess a lot of unique qualities. The bond that they share with you could be very special to them. But the Star is usually something that's very special, something you hold very close to your heart, or someone in this case. That's how they feel about you. Okay, why is this person thinking of Pisces? Five of Pentacles, okay, and the Moon card. You may not be speaking to this person. Yeah, Five of Pentacles lets me know this person's thinking about you and wondering if you're okay. With the Five of Pentacles and the Moon card, there's a level of concern. There's a level of, there goes the sirens again. Isn't that so interesting, guys? It's every time I do your reading. Wow, okay. But, Five of Pentacles and the Moon card, it's someone who feels a level of concern, Pisces. I feel like they're very curious about, what it is that you're up to. They're very curious about how you're feeling towards them. The Moon could, speak about suppressed emotions or what's in the unknown. But it seems to me with the Five of Pentacles coming out as the first card, this person currently doesn't have access to you. The Five of Swords, they're very conflicted. Mentally, they're actually wondering if you guys are going to speak again, or they're wondering if this is like the end. There's a very heavy energy coming through of someone like sitting with their emotions, thinking about you on their own. And with the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Swords, they're very conflicted about feeling like an outsider in your life. It's like, am I going to speak to Pisces again? Are we going to find a solution here? And for some of you, you may have not spoken to this person in quite some time because I don't know why, but it's coming through to me like a level of concern that this person feels. Like, for example, if you guys lived in the same neighborhood, maybe you relocated and this person's like, okay, wow, like where is Pisces, or where have they gone? Or, it's raising some sort of concern is how it's coming through to me. Four of Cups. Yeah, this person is really missing you. They're not happy in the present moment. This person's going through a very rough time. And when they think of you, they're reminded of, the memories that you guys share, but it's almost like they're going through such a tough time and they're reminded of you. So, I wonder if you were present while this person was going through a tough time in the past because they're craving your presence. They're craving your comfort. It's like they're going through such a difficult time and they really want you to be there, is what I'm getting. The Four of Cups, not being happy in the present moment. The Four of Cups is also associated with like fantasizing or daydreaming. So this person could be stuck in visions of the both of you together. Seven of Pentacles, clarifying the Moon, and the Queen of Pentacles. This person is still wanting to invest in this connection here. When they think of you, they still view you as someone they want to invest in, someone they want to be with. Queen of Pentacles is like, someone viewing you as the ideal partner. And Seven of Pentacles is really just analyzing a situation and saying, okay, well, this worked, but this didn't, or this is what I need to do differently. But I genuinely feel the person thinking of you is going through something personally and they really want to tell you about it, or they really want your support. This could be like an emotional loss that they're feeling. This could be someone who is just, feeling like they, or not feeling like themselves. There's something about wanting you to be there for them, or really wanting to share with you what they're going through. This person holds you very close to their heart because when they're going through a rough time, you're who comes to mind. Four of Wands, they definitely want to reconcile here. This is about a commitment. This is about coming together. The Magician, this is what they're trying to manifest, but hear me out. There's something in particular that they want to open up about, or this person may be going through something where they're really wanting your support. And it's not to say that they're reminded of you because they're going through something, but there's an energy of this person feeling very alone without you. There's like a void that they're trying to fill here. It's a very heavy energy that's coming through. And this may be someone who keeps a lot of their sorrows, inside, or they don't really share it. But with you, they want to be open. So I do feel like you have been there for this person. Maybe, when they were going through something emotionally in the past and they're really, wanting your presence or your company. Eight of Cups. It may be someone that walked away from you, or you guys are in a separation. King of Pentacles and the Empress. Yeah, they want to invest. They still see growth here. It's something about what this person is going through that's reminding them of you, or what you have done for them, or how you were there for them. And there's something about that that feels very irreplaceable. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. I really do hope you were able to find a message that resonated with you here today. And thank you so much for your time.